So I think it's got a bit testy up there on the stage. I mean, you guys apparently don't like each other.
No, it's not that I don't like them. I want to knock them out and get it over with.
I mean, I suppose how could you not like someone that you can't even understand?
No, it's not that, man. Boxing is it's like a world language, so we understand each other.
Was it weird for you when they're on the stage and they're talking about like the gym wars and all this stuff? Like you've never leaned into that at all, right?
I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not that kind of fighter. So no, it's not weird. Everybody talks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it comes back to if I want to talk about it or not, you know what I mean?
Have you been sick of it since the first time you were asked?
No, this is boxing, man.
Yeah.
It stuff in the history books, you know what I mean? So it goes in the history books and it keeps coming back. So it is what it is.
Talk to me a bit about this weekend first. This is a fight that really is a huge opportunity for you, because obviously people know your name because of other things, and now you get to kind of show on the pro stage, Barclays Centre, in front of a whole lot of people on Fox, huge TV network, exactly what you can do.
It's big for me. It's huge for me. I'm taking this as the biggest fight of my career, even though Frank Sanchez isn't to that level yet, but it's the biggest fight for me because of the opportunity that it brings. You know what I mean? So I'm ready to show the world what I'm about and what I can do.
What's your relationship with BBC like? Are you kind of happy with how
No,
things
this is
are
my
working?
first fight with BBC. You know what I mean? This is the first fight with BBC, so I never had.
Happy with everything so far?
Yeah, so far it's not bad. We didn't get to the weigh-ins or the fight yet, but everything else is good.
How do you deal with this sort of like this? Because since the rumor we all know about Anthony Joshua, your name is sort of like shot into sort of boxing folklore of sorts. How have you found that sort of I suppose meteoric kind of fame? You know?
I mean, it's not that I'm used to it, but I'm kind of used to it, you know what I mean? Because even before all that, I've had a lot of fans all over, people in boxing know who I am, you know what I mean? But it's crazy because there was people like in a store in Philly talking about it, and one of my friends were in there, and they were like, yo, they were talking about it, and he told me what happened, and I was just like, man, I mean, that's pretty crazy, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
How is your relationship with AJ now? I mean, he obviously.
I haven't talked to AJ at all, really.
You didn't think of bringing him for the second
No,
Ruiz camp?
Never got a call for the second camp or nothing. But it is what it is, man. He's doing his thing. It's cool.
I mean, he's kind of said some stuff in the media, not directly towards you, but kind of like people want their 5 seconds of fame. They want their whatever.
That's all bullshit.
But you.
That's all bullshit because anytime I ever did an interview about Anthony Joshua or anything, I always gave him the respect and basically the respect that he deserved. You know what I mean? I never once talked bad about him, so him saying that's bullshit, but it is what it is.
Did you watch the fight a couple of weeks ago between Fury and Wilder?
Yes.
What did you make of that performance? Obviously, you've been in there in the sparring.
That was great, man. I was surprised that he literally just went in and took it right away. You know what I mean? Wilder came out and landed a right hand, and I thought it would be mean something, but it didn't. He just came back and completely took over the fight.
Does that cement Fury as the number one heavyweight in the world?
Absolutely.
I mean, obviously, like I said, you've been in with Wilder and AJ. You haven't been in with Fury, am I right?
No.
You know, to see him go in and fight that style against, you've been in there with the headgear and the big gloves, and I'm sure Wilder still hits like a truck.
Oh, yeah. Wilder's the hardest I've ever been hit by. He never really caught me with a clean shot, but he's definitely the hardest I've been hit by.
I wouldn't want to get hit by a not clean shot.
No.
With fucking 40-ounce gloves on, which apparently was a big issue. No, but did you expect when you were looking into the fight as a fan? Did you expect the kind of style that Fury was going to go for?
No, I didn't. I thought he won the first fight. He clearly outboxed him, outpointed him. I thought it was a great performance. I mean, other than getting dropped, but he's fighting Deontay Wilder, so it could happen. You know what I mean? But the second fight, man, it surprised me. I thought he was just going to come out and box like how he used to, or he usually did. But he just went forward and he took him out, man.
What do you want from this fight on Saturday night? What's the ideal next step for you? Supposing you go in there, you get your knockout. What's next for you then?
I mean, a bigger fight with a bigger name, and that's the only thing we could really ask for, you know what I mean?
How much can you really gauge from sparring with these really top guys? Because you've got, like I said, the bigger gloves. Sometimes you got the headgear and stuff.
Sparring is
It's
sparring.
different.
Sparring's different, definitely. But it doesn't take away the fact that I'm actually in there with them. You know what I mean? So I'm in the ring and I'm sparring them. I know it's different from a fight, but they're still the same fighter. You know what I mean?
And last one for me, like I said, all this media attention and stuff, like getting on that stage and everything like that, has it sort of like a lot of fighters you see that like they'll be great in the gym, they'll be great, you know, on the lower sort of regional shows, and then they get this big exposure like this, and they sort of it doesn't work for them so well. Have you found that, or no? You're enjoying the spotlight?
No, yeah, I mean I'm enjoying it. It doesn't take away anything from my fighting ability, you know what I mean? Like how you said, like people are great gym fighters and sometimes they don't show up to the fight. But I don't think that's the case with me. You know what I mean? I'm ready to go.
All right, thank you so much for your time, sir.
Appreciate it, man.
Best of skill.
Thank you.